Hey guys, RGA Nick here, and welcome back to another video. I am on the Ender Race server today, and I wanted to show you guys a couple quick updates on the Tier 2 dungeon location. RGA Nick here, and you're watching the RGA Minecraft channel.
Don't you have any extra nana doses?
Over and over and over again. The entire thing is going up in flames. Let's find out. So for those of you who haven't gotten this far yet, Tier 2 is the next set of dungeons after you've mastered all of the, I believe there's 7 or 8 Tier 1 dungeons. So once you get those beat, then you can come out here to Tier 2. And you probably saw the entrance before on my last video, where it's just a little sandstone structure, so I'm going to show you a couple of the updates. Right now I kind of just was standing inside this little decayed pyramids sort of thing here. And before I show you the full entrance, I'm just going to show you some of the little side work around here. You've got these little covered pyramids, or little stones sticking out. You've got this little monument thing here, and this looks like it's some kind of a wall that kind of fell apart. It looks like it's collapsing. Probably at one point in history extended all the way around this entrance, and you've got this part here which is unexcavated. They're still digging some of this stuff out. But with that said, and I'm sure you've seen it out of the corner of my screen by now, but this is the entrance to the Tier 2 dungeon. They've got this crazy little pyramid thing above there, and then you've got this little labyrinth set up front to actually get into the instance. So I think it's pretty cool. Over here, it's not finished yet, but you can see this giant cactus is growing in this pyramid due to the crazy powers that come from within this pyramid. So something's causing this thing to grow huge, and I believe there might be a store set up in here in a little bit to sell potions and stuff that you may have forgotten when you came out here, because this is actually pretty far away from spawn. It's probably a few thousand blocks away, so it's pretty cool little detail in here. And just for you guys, my subscribers, I'll save you the hassle of figuring out which little path to go down, because if you go down the wrong one, then basically you're gonna get into a lot of dead ends and stuff. So it's kind of a cool little maze system, but basically as long as you go down, pretty much it's the second one in here, and then you've got a straight shot through the whole maze. So I probably should have said beforehand, if you don't want to get the surprise ruined, and I'll probably put an annotation to have you skip forward to a certain position if you don't want to ruin the maze surprise. But yeah, that's basically it. You get in here, and then you've got the place to put your skeleton skull, and then your 3 zombie heads, and then you'd hit the, or then it would open up, and then you'd go into the dungeon. And then when you come out, there's a little staircase back here, so you come out in this little room there. You can't really see it too well, but you'd come out, and then, once you walk over the staircase, then you'd be back in this room, and from there you'd be able to get out. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot different than before when it was just the little building here, but if we go under here, you can see there's a lot of cool details with how these little rings are just mysteriously floating up there around the nether beacon. Now you can also jump up the pyramid and kind of drop in this way if you don't feel like doing the maze. Not that the maze is hard, but I guess if you want to be cheap, you could go around like that. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, in my last video, it was just this part here out in the middle of the desert, but now they've got this whole system put around here, and maybe props to whoever went and built this. But yeah, it looks cool, and it gives a little more I don't know, realism to it, because now you've got this crazy Tier 2 dungeon, which, by the way, is really hard. It's just when I ran through it, I had a crazy helmet and a crazy sword, and I also had zombies who had ran it with me, or he ran it himself probably, I think he said like 10 times or something like that. So he was pretty much a pro at it anyway, so it made it look very easy, but I can guarantee you that it's not. So I'm actually going to probably try to solo it in another video just to show you guys how difficult it really is. But yeah, I just want to show you those quick updates here. I think it looks really sweet, and I will see you guys soon with another video of probably a solo run through the Tier 2 dungeon. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see in future videos.